So, what do we want to do today? Balance, of course. Yesterday we managed to build up our first actual build, which involved the eye patch that gives us a flat amount of bleed damage. This flat amount of bleed damage allows us to inflict bleeds using abilities that are very... that hit... that don't... how do you say that? That hit... with low impact damage, but the additional bleed damage, flat bleed damage, makes weak hits strong, essentially. And so you want to go for a lot of attack speed with this build. And I think I'm gonna keep it like this. And today I would like to implement the two remaining items. Give these two remaining items interesting stats so that they kind of work and mix and match together with the different weapons. Because cooldowns, bleed damage and physical damage, this could also be used with different weapons. Quick question, does bleed stack from different units? Yeah, so bleed, the bleed is a debuff that keeps, like, I store how much damage the bleed will do, and if another unit hits a bleeding unit and inflicts their own bleed, I just add that on top. So let's say I currently have 100 damage left on the bleed, another unit inflicts another bleed that does 200 damage, the total damage the bleed will do now is 300 damage. And then I just calculate how many times it will tick based on time left and stuff like that. Do you have multiple maps? No, I have one map, Denny. I currently use this one map to just prototype the game. And there's no need for multiple maps. And I thought about something yesterday. But I forgot. We'll have to figure out what it is. Let's see here. Close these things. For years of work on only one map. Yeah, so I did have 6 maps in the past. 6 maps. However, I needed to go back to the drawing board to redesign my game, the complete game from ground up. And okay, so let's see, what can we do with the leather helmet? Thinking about at least these 2 abilities. We have one ability that spawns projectiles, and it doesn't do a lot of physical damage. You see that it says minus 30% physical damage on the shield orbs. And then over here we have Wolfang Fist, which does a lot of fist damage. It does a lot of physical damage, okay? And the physical damage also inflicts a bleeding debuff. Okay? Now, how can we design an item that affects both of these stats, but is also unique in its own way, so that it kinda opens up multiple possibilities for future abilities? So for example, Wind Slash and maybe Shield Bash. Shield Bash is a lot of physical damage and knockback and stun. I wonder if an ability effect duration... Actually, I think I already know, but I guess all of the items have that then. What if I say duration on abilities? Yeah, we already have duration on abilities. So ability duration causes... Ability duration makes shield orbs last longer. It makes the bleed last longer. And it makes the stun last longer. And maybe projectiles stay... Maybe projectiles fly further if their duration is higher. Guys, what do you think? Guys, I have a question. Would you do this? Would you add this? Should we add this into the game? Let's say we have a projectile like an arrow, right? Projectiles. I guess you know what, guys, I just realized what I'm doing here. This is gameplay. We are working on gameplay right now. And that means that we have gotten to the point in our C++ journey where we don't have to worry about the engine anymore so much. And we are actually designing the mechanics of the game. Yep, this is gameplay. If you want a projectile to move, to have more duration, you either let it fly longer or let it fly slower. So let's see here. All right, let's say we have a Tangy here in this position. And it's shooting with the bow in this direction. An arrow. Okay. Now, each tangerine in a game has, of course, what it's called a range. Okay, this range is usually a circle in which it can attack enemies, right? Let's say it looks something like this. This is the attack range. And so the arrow, when shooting, could potentially fly a distance, let's say from the middle point here. Let's say this is where the arrow starts. It flies a distance, something to here. By default. It won't stop right here, but it flies a bit further. And now duration, you know, and let's say this by the way is calculated using speed and stuff like that. And so what I could say here is the arrow's maximum distance. Max distance. I could take that and multiply this by duration increases. By the percentage of the duration, if that makes sense. So for example, if I have 20% ability duration, and the maximum distance here is 100 meters or pixels, that would be plus 20%, which would result in 120 pixels. What do you guys think? Who's paying attention to Cakez? No? Shrugag? Seems good. You think this is good? Super cool. Might be a good mechanic in the game. Ship to production. Projectile speed. Projectile speed. So the way projectiles work in the game is like this. The projectile range is taking the taking the radius of the unit together with the speed of the projectile. So let's see here. If we have a point and a distance, this is an attack radius R, and the projectile has a speed of of 100, it would fly over the radius to here. If I increase the speed, if I increase that to 200, then effectively what would happen is the projectile would fly twice as fast over the same duration. So that would be here, 200. That's essentially how that works. Okay. And so I can change the speed of the projectile to make it fly further, but I could also do essentially the range for the projectile would be multiplied by the ability And let's see, stat, duration, ability effect duration. Right, so this could be that is not speed, Mr. Cakes. No, we're talking about the range. What kind of physics is this? Guys, are you stupid? I would not couple those things, but keep speed and range separated. But they are. Here we have the speed. Here we have the range. The range just is determined by how fast the projectile flies. So guys, this is how it works, okay? I'm gonna draw this in a little bit smaller. If we shoot a projectile here, okay, projectiles. Yeah. If we go from here, bro, you're just increasing speed, increases range. Yes. So, and we have 100 speed. So let's say this is a distance of 100 pixels.
Chat developers.
Okay. Then speed. $100 would mean we go from here to here, time-wise, in 1 second. Let's just make this an example, okay? This is 1 second. Now, in the example of, I take this, and I set the speed from 100 to 200, the resulting range R, in this case, is not here, but it's here. At 200 pixels. And so if I want to make my projectiles fly further, I just increase the speed. Because they fly with twice the speed in a certain direction. And so now speed increases my range. But I could also tune this knob right here, the duration. I could say, okay, well, I have speed to turn, but I could also turn the duration. Okay, in the base, let's see here, let's take that again. Actually move this a bit up. If I double the duration, then essentially 100 speed will bring me not to 100 pixels, but to 200 pixels. Over 2 seconds. Because the duration is plus 100%. So why do I want to do this? Why do I think this could be interesting? I think this could be used to give the player an endless possibility of build choices and options to make the heroes better. And endless possibilities, at least a lot of possibilities. What do you guys think? I think Cakez thinks about speed as the energy put into the arrow at the beginning, like an impulse or whatever. Yeah, it's like the velocity at which the arrow flies. For me, speed of the arrow is like the force at which it flies, how fast it flies. The velocity. If the projectile was a physical object, we start like a Tesla, boom, and then we just roll out, right? We read it, QED. Yeah, QED, exactly. Let's see here, guys. I want to test this. I think this is awesome. I think putting in the duration here makes the projectile range higher. Let's test this, okay? Let's take the... Let's mark this as A, and then... wait, we get the radius and then the increase of the projectile speed. Let's go to Ranger. And don't give the Ranger an increase in speed, which we don't. Okay, cool. And then I want the Ranger to be very short attack-wise. Alright, let's test this. Guys, what I'm developing right now, okay? And you do have to realize this. Okay, learn. This, what I'm doing right now, is called gameplay. These are features in the game. You know how we talked about Kenshi? How in Kenshi, the person could literally lose his arms? Or have his arms be wobbling because they are both broken? What I'm doing right now is I'm building interactive systems that try to work together so that the outcome is not 100% determined. Keeping the velocity the same could indicate the arrow is lighter, does less damage, but is easier to handle and thus easier to fire more faster. Almost all games implement diminishing returns of damage over greater distances. Unrelated yapping. Where do you come from, bro? Where the fuck did you come from? Go back to where you came from. And we don't want negative Andys in chat here, bro. Where is my ball?
Gotcha, bitch.
Eh? Thank you very much for following. Call me Trevor. Good morning. Hello there, sir. Welcome. Where the fuck is my ball? Huh? I had my ball all the time. Ah, found it. Okay. I was talking about this right here. I use it on my feet because otherwise I get whatever that's called below my feet. Pirate Yoinkware. Basically damage minus 10%, duration plus 50% rate. Look at this, guys. So this ranger right here fires projectiles. And I'm going to give him, quickly for debugging, a stat, projectile. It's called Pierce. Stat Pierce count. Okay, I'm gonna give this guy endless pierces. This guy can pierce all the units. 100 pierce. Okay, every arrow he shoots flies through enemies. Now, take a look at what happens when I play the game. Watch. I'm gonna slow it down for you. Watch this. The arrow flies. And now it's out of range. You see? He only has range till here. Now, I wanna give... Excuse me. Let's go to short bow. The short bow is gonna have in its stat, ability, effect duration. I want to increase that by 100%. Now take a look at what happens, okay? And oh yeah, also, oh, it's the short bow, right? This one, ability duration. Now with the short bow, take a look at what happens when I'm firing an arrow. Just wait. Okay. Why not? TCAP, can you stop adding this shitty ass emote to my chat? Sir, can you stop doing that, please? Yeah? But the chat loves it. I do not want this in my chat. I don't want it. Okay? I don't. Chat is the 100% increased. Hä? %. Hä? I don't understand. Stat. Attack radius. 50. That's a lot. Then it takes the speed of the projectile too. Which I guess in this case. Stat. Projectile speed. We have a base value but no increased value. So that would be 1. That's odd. Time. Do we work on time still? I don't think time should do anything actually on the projectile, does it?
Gotcha, bitch!
Get the angle. Oh yeah, that's using it. But otherwise? Thank you very much for following, Remsky. Good morning. I'm a bit confused right now. Remove big and useless empty skull from screen. What do you mean? Which empty skull are we talking about, eh? So the travel distance is the projectile range here. So we generate that projectile range and increase that by 2. Should be further. Const float test range is this. Let's test this. I want to see the difference between range and test range. I'm ignoring the base of that. I need to wait for it to update once. We have test range 50 and 100. See? So it's supposed to fly further. Travel distance. There's no way it has 80 travel distance at this point. Wait a minute. What about the color here? Projectile travel distance. Projectile range. Homing strength. We don't have... Actually, we do have it. A little bit, okay. Travel distance. Is the plus equals? Get angle, okay. Collide. Target components and then tries to collide with the enemies. How does it fade out? Ah, wait, that's draw projectiles. Aha! There we go. It just fades out the projectile. I get it now. I see. I get it. So essentially we need to... Oops. We need to multiply this here too. Stat values on stat. Ability effect. Duration. There we go. C++, what are you talking about? London Dare 6056 is coming up, Cakes. Do you want to be my artist? We both know you can't code shit anyways. You know, you're so toxic. You're so, like, I should unmod you, bro. Yeah, so, like, shut the fuck up, bitch. There's the arrow! Look at this! It flies further! Ho ho ho! Look at that, boys! Watch this. Okay. Wait a minute. Look at this. Wait, what? Spawn projectiles, yeah. Go back. So look at this. So the oh my god! Look at this! How far the arrow flies! You see that? And you know what the cool thing is? Watch this. So it flies this far, right? Even though it flies twice as far as it actually, as the range is actually, okay? Now take a look at this. Let's say I do 0. Watch this. Now my range is shorter. And now what I could do here is when I equip... Look at this. And let's see, Ranger, it's called equipment upgrades. Let's go to the Ranger. Okay, the first upgrades are green apples, which I guess... Equipment upgrades, yeah. Item leather helmet. I think it's like this. Hero Mage Iron Ring. I wonder how that works. Like this. Okay, cool. That's it, Cakes. When are we going to get an IRL darts stream? I don't have darts, bro. Hello, Cakes. Good day. Hello, Janis on YouTube. Welcome, bro. And you asked a question, Novivors on YouTube. Sorry, do we have chainable projectiles? How about fork on hits, like PoE? We do have chain in the game, yes. And fork as well. Yeah, it's called splitting in this game. Throw the darts at balloons, maybe. You are banned. You guys are so salty about balloons. It's crazy. Okay, so what did I just do? I gave the hero ability duration by 20%. No, what happened? Animation sprites. I'm trying to take the Y offsets and I don't have any on... Oh, I see. On the idle animation of my ranger. Or the attack animation, which I guess are 0. Wait, how did I do that in... Oh, no, assets. Let's see, defender, idle. We had these Y offsets arrays. Count 4, count 1. And this one had no Y offsets. The attack one, right? And then if we go to Ranger, attack, down to Y offsets, I always set that to 1. And I guess elements would be 0. Elements is 0. And for the idle animation, let's just test this out here. And we go down here. So this is the first idle animation, just warping up and down, which is essentially the same as this. We put that here. And then the second one is 4 frames, where this the second 2 frames are down by 1 pixel. So why do I need these Y offsets? This is essentially designing the game in a way where a unit moves down by 1 pixel because they're animated. I can move any equipment down by 1 pixel too that they have. And I need that. Hopefully it works, or do I have to rebuild? I think I built the game, did I? Guys, your classes should only do one thing, remember this. Also 25 less or less. 25 or less per less function. 25 lines. Okay guys, it looks like I have to restart the game, unfortunately. Sad. Actually, I find Cake C++ knowledge, the code structure and how dynamic his systems are very impressive. He even knows not to put brackets on the same line, as if only the best of the best knows. True. Exactly. Because programmers that put the curly brace on the same line as an if statement are noobs. I said it. Yes, that is true. Anyone that puts the if statement and the brace on the new line is just a noob in programming, guys. That's just what it is. Okay, let's get ourselves some monies here. Look at that. So now obviously the leather helmet looks bad, but you can see here that the arrow flies a bit further than before because the helmet gives us ability effect duration, and it makes projectiles last longer. But why is this cool? Why is this important? Now I'll show you why it is important. I'm gonna give myself all the money in the world, and I'm gonna give myself all the skill points in the world. And then I'm gonna go here to this ability shield throw. Okay, I'm gonna make it split as many times as possible, and I'm gonna give it a maximum of homing strength. Let me see. Homing strength. I only have 10%. That's kind of dog to say. Kind of dog. But okay. We only have that many. It's a bit sad. But okay, fine. We have homing strength. And I kind of want to... only want to use this, actually. Let's get some energy per second. Kind of have to change that a little bit really quickly, okay? Cheat a bit, because I only want to have this on the character so it's easier. Oh, man. He puts braces on the new line so he has more lines of code. No, I'm gonna explain you why braces on a new line is really good. Okay, there we go. Control K. We get this ability and I'll show you quickly how it works. The ability itself costs energy to cast, and then it splits into multiple units, into multiple shards. Now, let's say, and you see how far these shards fly, right? Let's say we have through buffs, let's go to the leather helm. Let's say through buffs we manage to get 100% increased effect duration on abilities. Take a look what happens. We need to get this out of here. You see how far they fly now? You see how far they fly. But that's not everything. What if we also have stat ability, stat homing strength, increase. Wait, how does homing strength work? Is it a base? Flat value, yeah. So we need to change the base value here of 100%. I like that scatter passive ability, yeah. Now take a look. I guess we can't see it here because the target dies. But take a look at what happens. How fast they rotate. You see this? This might be a bit much. Let's do 80. The trails look a bit odd on these. You see how they slowly but surely go back to the units? And if I don't have the duration on the helmet, they fade out before they could reach the enemies. Watch. They can barely fade out. They don't reach. And so now you have like 2 knobs to turn to make them fly. And there's even a third option that you could do, right? You could get affected duration, but you could also get stat projectile speed. We could increase the projectile speed by 50%. Why would anyone pay 15 euros for this laggy piece of shit, honestly? Projectiles feel laggy because they're not interpolated at the moment. That's why. The reason why projectiles feel laggy is because they are currently... You see how they don't wobble? That's why that is. You see how fast they fly? How far as well? And so with duration, we can make them last longer and home faster. Why don't you fix it then? Because like that's something I'm gonna do off stream when I need a break from working and I just, you know, dabble about a bit. Why would I need to fix this now? I want to work on gameplay. It's more difficult to work on that than to just code in, fix a bug essentially. You have interpolated on all the things. Damn, you have interpolation on all the things. Not yet. Working equals watching Asmongold, yeah. So yeah, guys, what do you think? Keep the duration? Make duration increase projectile duration? What do you think? Now we can make them faster, they fly further. Duration makes them fly further as well. They last longer, essentially. You know, they can last longer in bed. Guys, type 1 in chat if you think this is a good idea. God, they almost reach him. G-Cap, can you stop that, please? Stop it. I would really like to know that. Cake, so let me guess. You are using deterministic delta time and then interpolate between ticks. Yeah. I think, to be honest, that working equals watching Asmongold. No. So I do have pauses in between. I watch Asmongold when I make food, yes. If you want to know when I watch Asmongold, when I make food. I have these on. They have no cable. The kitchen is right here. Right there. I go to the kitchen. I watch Asmongold while I'm in the kitchen and making food. It's basically dual core running. Like I'm doing concurrency. Okay? I'm programming in 2 threads at the same time. Alright, so that's what I do. Yep, Mr. Super Cool. This is the ability that we added in, I think when you were gone on vacation. And I also added in the projectile, whatever that's called, trails. I feel like the points are not correctly interpolated in a way. The trail is not drawn correctly, it feels like to me. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like it's doing the trail wrong. That's not concurrency, it's parallelism. Parallelism? It's not
Actually, it's not parallelism, it's parallelism, brother.
Cakes, what the fuck, how can you get / prepare food while listening to a guy that has cockroaches on his heath? I don't care, man. Like, I don't really... listen, guys. So, you should probably you should be careful how you judge other people, in my opinion. Okay? Because we all have, like 99%, all of us have one thing or another that's bad about us. Okay? Okay, there's not a single person in the world that's perfect. Not me? Okay, fuck Cakez. Soap, yep. I have more than one. Yeah, most people have more than one, yes. And so I'm so... Like, unless it's a company, right? Unless it's a company, and I see corporate greed, I'm so reluctant to, like, call out, let's say, bad things that you think are bad on people when they just don't have anything to do with them. One damn elitist, I have like 20, but I guess, you know, yeah. That is rich coming from you, Cakes. Shed is perfect. Shut up, Aizen. What are you talking about? Okay, let me fix the trails and errors really quickly. Draw projectiles. I think the trails, they kind of don't work properly. Wait, do I though? Draw projectile through all the projectiles. We draw the collider here. Draw sprite, calculate layer. Update projectiles. Where's the trail? It's a bit odd, isn't it? Collision? Hey, where's the trail coming from? Am I blind? Hey? Normalize, point and rect, homing strength. There's got to be something about trails. Am I blind? Oh, it draws a line, of course. It's not actually a trail. It's a line. I get it now. So if the projectile changes direction, which it does, it looks odd. Because it's not actually a trail. I see. That's why it looks so odd too. Let's get rid of this message here from collector stuff. It's very toxic. I want to test the trail. I think I have a trail on the projectile. I don't have a trail on a projectile, huh? Interesting. Time to code a snake game for the trail renderer. Now he has to code a trail system. No, I don't have to code a trail system. I do have a trail on the projectiles. Let's see. Do I want a projectile to have a trail? I guess I'm gonna give it a rendering option. Do I have a projectile? Projectile.render to options, maybe? Options.
Demo when check. No
And
progress. Check. Bad code. Check.
Hello Zakaza, good morning. How are you doing, bro? There we go. And then we do bow. Any projectile we spawn from the bow does have the option. No width. And so then by default, all of the projectiles will not have a trail. You see this? I think that looks better. So guys, you see this? And now we can go back to the leather helmet. Leather helm. And we could say, what are the traits for? Hard to see. It's not supposed to be that perfect to see. Yes. Cakez is COVID? No, no, no. Bless you, Bazillenschleuder. Good. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's see. What the fuck happened here? I'm not 100% lucky. I'm not 100% happy of how the homing strength works. I think let's test 100 again. Go to that to update projectiles. Homing strength. Can I get 100? Do I clamp this? I do clamp it, okay. So the homing strength here should be 100 now. Should be 80. Okay, 85. Let's wait a bit. Now I have 1. Okay. So the maximum angle I can turn each frame is tau. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that works very well. What do you guys think? Huh? Do you like it? And by the way, Droized, thank you very much for following, and Ramsky earlier too. Welcome, you guys. Why are the chests transparent? Which chests are we talking about? The maximum angle is 36 degrees. 360. No, so how this works is you define a maximum angle based on delta time that you can turn. You can basically, you define a maximum angle that you can turn over 1 second. Okay, and so if we say that in 1 second I want to be able to turn in a full circle, so essentially I'm flying here, and in 1 second I should be able to fly here again in this direction. I can turn essentially around by tau, which is essentially 360. Is it 360 degrees? That's what you determine, and I set it to, okay, over 1 second I want to be able to do a full loop. And then you say, okay, well, that is how much I can turn each frame by multiplying this by delta time. And homing strength is a value between 0 and 1. So if I have 100% homing, then that's how much I can essentially turn. That's how it works. And then you just have an angle that you turn each frame. Cakez, how about giving credit instead of just pretending like you did this? I did this alone. That's my code. I wrote this alone off stream. So yes, tau is 2 pi, yeah. It's 360, yeah. So that's essentially... And then with this item, we can turn this into... We can make this ability much more powerful. Because the missiles do home back to the targets, to the target, and inflict a lot of damage. Otherwise, it would miss a lot more. And so now, together with the ability effect duration, it turns this. So tau is 2 p's. Yeah. Off stream is not ChatGPT, guys. That's not true. Hello, Mai on YouTube, and you retracted your message. Damn, that's cool. So I think I'm gonna keep the effect duration. We're going to set it at... let's compare this with the eye patch. We have bleed damage of 20. So I guess we have 20% effect duration. That makes a lot of things last longer. I want to have 10% physical damage. And then what else would be a good stat? Maybe projectile speed of 10%. What do you guys think? 10% projectile speed. The leather helmet is more of an item for projectiles. So it has this one specific stat. And then the eye patch is more of a bleed weapon or bleed item that also gives us physical damage or 10%. But cooldown reduction. We have, let's see here, armor. I think we could try this. No ChatGPT, Kalut. No, I don't use ChatGPT. Helmet makes projectiles better, makes sense, yeah. No, like, bro, it's not a helmet. It is a leather helmet. Which usually is what things wear. Now, we could turn the leather helmet, right, the projectile, this projectile thing, into some sort of projectile-related Robin Hood hat. Yeah, kind of Robin Hood hat. Well, we could design another item that makes it look like we are using projectiles. That has to do, like, what would be, like an arrow or something? An arrow emblem? I obviously can't use this, right? Binoculars. So you're saying I could potentially... Where's this? Where's the defender? Here we go. Defender, yeah. And we redraw here. So you're saying it should be like something like this. Something like this. When enemy is attacking, idle animation is very static. Yeah, I know. The idle animation is static at the moment. Like 2 binoculars, and then we have something like... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mr. Reticide. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Like this, right? What is this, bro? Oh man, what is that, boys? Wanna have 2 of these? Huh? Take a look at this. Oh my god! What is that? Edit? Monocular. They actually look good, yeah? Super Mario? What the fuck is this? Goodness. Toilet paper roll. Add some transparent lenses. Ooh, how can I do that? Transparent lenses. So you're saying something like 50% opaque. Something like that. Oh man. Should I do this? Millhouse? Yeah. And should there be, I don't know, something like this? More range buff goggles? Good item, no joke, yeah? Actually, yeah, literally, yeah. It's this guy, right? It is. Cakez X-ray goggles see through objects like trees. Damn, I mean, actually it's not bad, I have to say. And then we could say here, there's like some shininess here or something. Maybe this, or is it too much? Should that be white? Huh? Maybe it's too white. Let's see here. Maybe we do it white but transparent. In a way. Huh? Maybe. A bit thinner, maybe? You mean like this, essentially. Maybe animated shine with travel across lenses ruined it? So you mean this was better before? Yeah. Good morning. Hey, Lazy. Good morning, bro. How's it doing? How are you doing? Welcome, sir. How's your day so far? No, the shine. No shine was better. Okay, fine. We don't do any shine then. I mean, okay, we could try. We could try. We do this. Yeah, look at that, boys. Make the goggles 1 pixel bigger? No, I think they work like this. I could... You mean like this? I don't think that works, to be honest. He looks like a diver now. Goodness. Nah, I don't think it works, bro. Ruined, yeah, it was good before. Like this. This was good. Look at that, boys. Damn. Huh? Too dark in between the lenses? I don't know about that, bro. Yeah, maybe this. Why are you drawing chat, Mr. Cakez? Okay, now what I need to do here is to generate an actual... This is the one actually in the game. So what I have to do is take this, the way it is, extract it out, and then put it here somewhere for the items. Like, for example, let's just create a new one here. And that is going to be the item on the character. And now we just have to design the item how it looks in the game with an outline and stuff like that. And so we can move this around a little bit, for example, make it centered a bit more, and then use, I don't know, our imagination to create, I don't know. Maybe something like this, or maybe this has to be... Maybe that? Yeah, something like this, right? And then we generate some... I don't know. Right, and then all we need to do here, by the way, hey, programmer Jeff, long time no see. Hope you're doing good, bro. Welcome back. Hi there. You having a good day? There we go, guys. Now we just need to center them a bit. We got a new item in the game. Goggles. Smart ass goggles. What do you think? Doing well, full-time fast food for almost a year now. Dude, full-time fast food? What does that mean? You're eating fast food every day? Okay, we call these... Okay, now we need a name. Looks awesome, Cakes. Thank you, Cupertino. We need a name for the item. What do you think? What should be the name, guys? Name this item. What do you think? Any good ideas in chat? It means goggles. Precision goggles. Ooh, precision goggles sound really good. Meta Orion goggles. Google goggles. Chonka eyes. I like precision goggles, to be honest. Easy peelers. Get good glasses. Goggle. I think precision goggles. With 4 eyes. I think precision goggles is nice. Hey, my man. Good morning, Meta. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Leather helm, wooden helm. We have it in the game now. And then in the game CPP. Put it right here. We need a sprite, which we don't have, but we'll add that now in. Sprite item, precision goggles. Hey, Cuck 77. Stupid idiot. All right, where's the helmet? The precision goggles. It is on 1120 and 688. 1120 and 688. Yay! I'm alone. Okay, it's fine. God, yes! Making progress. I love it. It needs to be goggless. Double G. Comment misaligned. Double G. Really? Needs to be double G. Thank you. Make it Hawkeye. Nah, we're gonna keep it precision goggles. It's a nice idea. I typed it wrong the first time. I see. Yeah, I mean, it happens, right? It does happen. No, guys, we do it like this now. We call it precision goggles. Hawkeye could be something else. Could be like an eye. One eye, not two. It's fine. One O? Oh, I see. Oh, shit. So I didn't see that. I'm sorry, guys. Hello, Cakez Fart. Hope you're doing good, bruv. Welcome, bro. Yay! Guys, we are making progress. It's awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah. 1 O and 1 O here. Awesome. String. Yeah, we need a new string for this. String. Precision goggles. Leather helm. Precision goggles. Precision. Oops. Yeah. String. Precision goggles. Nice. It's an armor slot. And then what does it do, guys? What does it do? Does it give us this right here? So what would a precision goggle give us? Excuse me. Increased range. Don't die, please. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing would be stat, range. Stat, attack, radius, increased by 20%. That's gonna be the big one. Homing, and I want to make projectiles home, yes. Stat, homing, strength. We get that too. So now we have 2 stats left. We need to have maybe 1 defensive stat. More homing, armor pen plus range. Armor penetration, you're saying? Really? Armor piercing? Can you add health? Oh, I can add health if I want to, yeah, of course.
Gotcha, bitch.
There's many stats that we can change. Maximum health, we can add that, yes. Thank you for following, He Wanderer. Good morning, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Hello there, sir. He's precise. Yeah, he is precise. That's true. Fire? Oh, man. Welcome. Crit lenses? I do not have crit in the game, guys. I currently don't have crits in the game. And so far, I'm not planning to add crits. I mean, we have homing strength. Why not? Because currently it would just mean another balancing factor. Do you have fixed or floating damage? I have floating point damage, but I display the fixed damage. Stun 0.5 seconds. It would be too OP. Instead of damage, small armor penetration. You think I should add armor penetration to the goggles? I don't know. Speed? I feel like speed would be a good idea. But then I can do that with the duration. I could say that would make projectiles fly further. Or I just don't go for this and I keep it here.
Great to be back to my favorite.
Because this could be defensive. Okay,
Please
think
keep
about
your
it.
Functions shorter than 5 lines.
The leather helmet could be defender. Defensive option. This is the defensive option. Then we have this is a defender. Offensive projectile option. And the eye patch is the defender. Offensive bleed option. Okay, now let's see all of 3 options on. We can't even see them all. But we have the offensive bleed option. We have the offensive projectile option. And we have the defensive option, which, you know, will give us armor and then ability effect duration. And those 2 will be determined. But these will be locked in. And then for the precision goggles, we could make them home. And this needs to be base, by the way. 10% homing strength. Make projectiles home towards the targets a little bit. Maybe even... Let's get rid of health for now. Let's say we have... Like, it could be one of the two. So, guys, the way I want this to work at the moment... like this. I want to have one stat that is 20%. Okay? So, let's say... Precision goggles give me 20% homing on projectiles, but then the attack radius is only 10. You see? And then the ability effect duration, this one will be gone. And then we have dot stats. We could add stat projectile speed. Sorry. Projectile speed. And that would be 10 again. And then we have to figure out, maybe we give it physical damage 10. It's like 10, 10, 10, 20. I'm eating 1k of yogurt. What do you mean 1k? Losing radius with goggles equals not logical, don't you think? But we are gaining radius here. 10%. Goggles driving health seems weird. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this. Health will be here. So that will be like 10% health increase. Probably. And then armor base, health, and this one right here. Minus health? Eh? No, not minus health, guys. No, not a downside here. Oh, shit, I only have 3 options available to me. So what about this, guys? What about attack radius 10%, physical damage 10%, and homing projectiles 20%. 3 stats. Too much damage? You mean because damage is here too? Needs testing? I guess we need testing, yeah. Guys, we need testing. Let's see, defender. Let's see, equipment upgrades. Then we do hero defender equals. You know, I really do like this in C++. For those of you who don't know what that is a feature that you can use when you're using Clang as the compiler in C++. And you can basically generate an array and index into the position of the array that you want to edit. And then you can always change the order of your enum, and it will always still be perfectly aligned with your enum change. So if you decide to add in a hero before the defender on slot 0, in this slot, if you index it like this, it will index into 1 when you update it. Where if you have it like this, this will always be, this is always edx equals 0. Right? But if I have it like this, then this will always be edx is hero defender. Can you turn the music off? No, shut the fuck up. So your code only compiles on one compiler, great job. Yes, my code only compiles on one compiler. Yes, because I don't like that the other compilers don't have this. Yes, sir. And Clang is cross-platform, so I don't see a problem. Can we have song requests enabled though? I don't know, you guys have been very toxic today. Not a single one told me today that, you know, adding items to my game is good, or that I did a good job. I don't know, you know, programming in balancing and stuff, you know. So, I don't know. It's all just been, you know, toxic comments. And quite frankly, good job programming in C#. Hey chatter, seems fair deal. You know, you banned me because I mispronounced your name.
Oh my god, I hate Kunst!
No, I didn't ban you because I mispronounced your name, and you just got yourself another ban, by the way. I'm gonna expose you, and then you get yourself another ban. Hey, Cuck77. There we go. Holding a grudge for ban. There we go. Okay, so this is what we have in the game now. Where's the game? Oh wow, what the fuck just happened? It was crazy. You saw that? Holy moly. Wonder how that worked. Damn. There must have been the thing change here. Goggles. Guys, precision goggles. Hey! Precision goggles. Damn, that's cool. Look at this. Physical damage, attack radius, and homing strength. Oh, look at those goggles, man. We need to put them on the character. Wait a minute. Boom. Oh, hell yeah, bro. This guy is stylish as fuck. Dude, let's get another one here. Boom. These guys can see into the future, bro. Wait, did their range actually increase? Yes, they did. Look at those goggles, my dude. Let me see, what do we get here? Homing strength, attack radius, and physical damage. So, guys, physical damage. Should we do physical damage or something else? Hey, my man Ego on YouTube. Cakez, what build system are you using? Same thing in Odin with arrays and indexing them by enum. Yes, exactly. That's why I really wanted to have it, because it is from Odin, essentially. I programmed in Odin, and the developer of Odin helped me out in figuring this out. And ever since then, I wanted to have it in C++. And then someone in chat told me that it's actually possible in C++ using Clang. And ever since, I've been using it. How does the homing work with a sword? Homing does not work with every projectile. Homing works... Homing only works with... Sorry, wait. I was too loud. Okay. Goggles look dumb, Emo. You're banned. They do not. And they look cool. Maybe give a target following missile skill to the defender with precision goggles. Maybe you give some target following missile skill. Yes. Alright, let's do it like this. The goggles will affect this shield throw ability. But it will also affect the wind slash. Take a look. Boy. Excuse me. So now this homes. These projectiles are homing. You see this? And it's not much, right? Maybe I should do 30% could be a bit too much. Let's see here. Do we have homing strength on the tree? Now we have 40% homing strength. Wow, it's already much better. You see this? Just with the skill tree alone and the goggles. Yeah, you saw that? How the wind slash homed towards the targets? And so we essentially currently have two projectiles, the wind slash and the shield throw, that can... How do you say that? How do you say that in English? For some reason it's quite hard to follow the projectiles. It's because they are laggy. I don't want to do this now. It's because they do get they don't have interpolated rendering. I don't think it's that difficult to follow them, to be honest. I do need to work on that though. That's too OP. The projectiles need to have their collider disabled for a couple of seconds. I need to work on that. They compile to different machine cards. They can be minor differences sometimes. I use LLVM. Their goggles are not transparent. Yes, they are not. So that is draw items. Over here, let's see, that's the shield. Facing direction, we don't need that. Draw the last armor on the character. There we go. So rendering options would be transparent. Together with this. Then they should be transparent. Hopefully they work too. Awesome, bro. Something wrong here. Oh, it didn't work. There we go. Ah, there we go. There it is. There it works. Now they are transparent. What do you guys think? Oh shit. When they get angry, we don't see them. No, I mean, it's fine, Mr. Mago. I think it's nice. I think I'll keep it. The only thing that I need to think about here is the physical damage. What do we get instead? What could be better than physical damage? Just generic physical damage seems a bit boring, in my opinion. Armor penetration. Guys, do you think we should add armor penetration to this?
Am I so out of touch?
Oh, my man.
No.
Toke_ just subscribed. Big tick support for 2 years. Is there chain for projectiles?
Yeah.
Just like in Poe?
Yeah, watch this. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Watch this. Precision goggles. Give me a second. It's bugged. I don't do chain. I'm not checking for chain. I have split, but I don't do chain.
Gotcha, bitch.
Fuck. Oh, Zoe! Zoe just followed. Hello there. That's my baby. Okay, sorry about that. Oh man, we don't have chain. Fuck. Do I really have to implement that? Well, it was my wife. They have like a kitchen. They wanna... Like, you know how some people, when they get a new kitchen, they ask others to get their old kitchen, and you can get it for free if you upbound and English it, right? So the... Instead of building, you build down, right? I don't know how you say that in English. And so they asked me if I could help there later. Dismantle, yeah. Like, not dismantle, deinstall, I guess, yeah. Chain count. Yeah, essentially I did have chain in the game. But it seems like Did I not have chain? Chains. Actually not. Looks like it didn't. Skip, wait. Oh, I see. So ability chain lighting already has the chain here. And so it would just need to create a new projectile in the next direction. I ended up throwing it away and literally demolishing it myself. Yeah, some people, you know, take the offer, some people don't. Because oftentimes with this type of stuff, you also get shitty kitchens. You know, where like half of the kitchen is destroyed by water or it's like foul and stuff like that. You can't really 100% be 100% sure that what you're getting is good. I mean, essentially, we just need to find the target that's closest that we need to chain to. Gets closest target to your position. We could do that really quickly. Let's see, for every foliage, target. And there we go. And then when we collide, we attack, we have an impact effect. And then we first check for... What is the else if here? It's the first... If it's ice shot or... Okay. I hate that kitchens are so expensive and in Germany you have to pay for your own in rented apartments. Sometimes you do, yeah. Like I've had luck with this. We have had luck with this apartment because we didn't need to pay. But yes, in some circumstances you do have to. Just buy a house. Will you donate 100k to me? Yeah, just buy a house. Like, I like that. Just buy a house, bro. What are you doing, bro? Just buy a house. Wait, you don't have a house? Oh man, I got one for free, bruh. Stupid. Wait, you have to buy a kitchen for renting? Sometimes. Not all the time. But yes. When do we attack? Essentially, we do always attack, right? Yeah. So we did attack right now, and we added probably the dude to the hit units. Yeah, we did. And so when we chain, we just set the distance traveled, travel distance back to 0. Then we need to find closest enemy or closest target. And so then for entity reference target in targets Are you renting, Cakes? Yo, Scriptoy, good morning. Hello, I've been watching you on YouTube for 2 weeks. Didn't know you streamed on Twitch at the same time. Oh, that's awesome. Where have you been watching me? Which channel? That's awesome. Welcome, bro. Yeah, I'm streaming the weekdays at the same time usually. Sometimes I'm a bit late because I just had a baby. But for the most part, I'm streaming Monday till Friday. And then on weekends I take off. And then I put the stuff on YouTube that I do here. Let's see here. So what do we have? We have the projectile's position, right? And we need to do minus the target. Get collider origin on the target. So that would be the float distance squared. Let me take that here. And then if the distance squared is less than the shortest distance squared, then we set our... I guess we need to have a new target. New target is the address of target. If we can't find a target, then that's fine. We just kill the projectile. If not, we set the new target. So entity pointer, new target is null pointer. And then over here we can change the condition. We don't need to set the shortest distance. We can actually set that to 0. We can ask, well, do we have a new target already? Or is the distance shorter? Then we set the new target. Alright, and we do that for all the enemies, for all the targets. And then, once we have that target found, if we have a new target, we might invert this. We'll have to see. If we don't have a new target, then obviously we need to remove it. We need to remove the projectile. Now, assuming we do have a new target, then we just set the travel distance back to 0. We have not traveled anywhere. And we do projectile.direction is normalize. And this is the important part. I want to fly from my position to the enemy, right? So I need to do the new target, get origin rect collider from the new target towards my position. So minus my position, right? That is from my position to the enemy, correct? Is that correct, guys? Is this flying to the enemy or is this flying away from the enemy? Are you just saying yes because I just asked a question, or is this real? Is this a real yes? Okay, Shade 11 is definitely... He said yes because he also wants song requests enabled. Cakes. I see. Yes, didn't listen. Yeah, okay, you guys are not listening. Okay, fine. And this needs to be an else case, by the way. So we can't really invert this. There's no point in inverting this. Yay! I mean, we can, essentially. We can do this. Or we return, actually. Do we return? If we are... I can't return. If I can't chain. If I cannot chain, then I still can split. I can split, but I... So like... Huh, interesting. Guys, projectiles, right? Projectiles. See this? If I shoot an arrow at a target, okay, this is the target. and it hits the target. Now there is no other enemies around, no enemies. There's no enemies around. I should still split. Split should still happen, right? So like I should still split. I can't chain. No enemies means no chain. Let's do no chain. But I will just split. I will just split. So how can we say that? We just hit an enemy. I need to ask the enemy, are we chaining? If we have an impact effect, we do this. We always do the impact effect. Then we check, do we chain? Okay. Now we didn't chain. But we also have to figure out, okay. Wait a minute, so when do we attack? We are colliding. And so we definitely attack here. And then we need to check, okay, we have an impact effect. We also draw this. And then we check, okay, do we chain? Trying to find a new target. And then we do that. Boom. But if we are chaining, then we shouldn't split. That's the problem. So let's say we didn't chain, but we hatch. Oh man, that's crazy. I moved to YouTube because of quality. Oh, Roman, really? But is my quality that bad? Is the quality that bad, bro? Really? Okay, we found the shortest target. Maybe we found one, maybe we didn't. We can't remove this here. If we found a new target, we do this. But then what about split? We shouldn't split if we chained. So I guess we need a boolean that we did in fact chain. Or let's say chain target. Maybe we define this outside here. We call this, instead of new target, we call this chain target. When we hit. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom really quickly. Sorry about that. Give me a second. That looks odd, by the way. How that is programmed. Alright, let me see here. Let's go back to coding the chain. Sorry about that. We are close. So essentially I have this chain target, okay? And that only works when we are chaining. So we hit an enemy, we try to find the chain target. And then this has to go away. And if we find the chain target, this is essentially what I want to do here. Do we have one that we want to chain to? Now the question is, will this be an else if? Because for example, for an ability like Ice Shot, I still want to generate the forks. But I don't want that for normal chains. So for example, Ice Shot works in this way, where I have an arrow. And on an enemy, let's say I have two enemies, I hit the enemy and I spawn 3 projectiles, 3 icicles. Essentially, we're just gonna draw them as arrows now. In this case, like that. And so that's a hit. And then with chain would just make it fly here. and still do this. Right, so that's essentially split. I'm splitting the arrow in 3 on impact, essentially. So I want some abilities to bypass the chain condition, if that makes sense. So I don't think I can do an else if. I need to ask, well, do we have ice shot? We impacted. I want to fork. Or did we chain? Did we have a chain target? And so we can't have a chain target here. And this essentially. So this would be another condition. We cannot have chained. Let's put a text here so we can remember this. We cannot have chained. Because chain is greater than split, essentially. Okay, cool. Does it remove a pierce? Oh yeah, if we have pierce. Do we have pierce count here? We can only chain if we do not have pierces. Uh-oh. Wreck collision, pierce count -1. We can only do the chain if our pierce count is greater. Let's do pierce count. Here. Const int pierce count is get stat value. No, just normal get stat value. Proj.stats.values on stat pierce count. Okay. Now we have pierce. Is that already defined? No. Okay, so now that we have pierce, we can only chain if we don't have pierce, of course. Yeah, it's a little bit convoluted, but it's a point. So do we have pierce count less than or equal to 0? And we chain. There we go. Because first we need to pierce before we chain. Let's see how this works. Now it should be implemented. Let's see. Why is it slow? Why is it so slow? Huh? Huh? What the fuck? 50? Wait a minute. I think it's because I changed the base. Yes. This needs to be increased. There we go. 50% increased projectile speed. Nice. Okay. Now that works. Give it some more range. Now it should chain. Come on, bro. Why? Why don't you chain? What the fuck, bro? Let's see what happens when we collide. Okay, let's see. F10. We don't have an ability, we just attack. We have an impact effect. Chain. Pierce count is less than or equal to 0. Yeah, chain count is 2. Okay, we're supposed to chain. Shortest distance target. Wait, we don't have a chain target yet. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It needs to be a knot here. Okay, this is when it works. Okay, now it works. Please work, man. Come on, work. Oh, ooh. Is the direction wrong? Chaining on itself? Oh, you're right. You're right. I need to have a condition here. Oh shit, I call it target again, right? We have two targets here. So if the target that we hit... Shit, I need to rename this. Let's call it chain target. Oh, I have this here already. God damn it, man. What should I call this? Let's call it sub target then. Or let's call it next target. Oh, next target. Or maybe possible target. Yeah, possible target makes more sense. Possible target. My target cannot be the same as the possible target ID. There we go. Now we skip the target. And then we need to use possible target. Here. And then set that to the possible target here. And then we can take a look at chain target. Very nice. Why don't you use Copilot Cakez? It gives ideas for variable names. Because it's just another bloaty thing to use, in my opinion. It still doesn't work. It doesn't chain. Why? So I wonder what happens. It does this thing here. Oh, but I see I need to set the pierce count back to 0. To the base pierce. Oh god, that's gonna be annoying. Oh no. Okay, we need to do something else. Yeah, the pierces are 0 now. Okay. I need to change projectile. I need to have a counter here, unfortunately. Fuck, man. I need to like an int pierce. And that's the 0 by default. Just like the travel distance. Where's that? Here. There we go. Chain origin and chain target. Yeah, maybe that, yeah. And then I guess what we need to do here is projectile. If the projectile dot pierce count is greater or equals to pierce count, then we do that. And every time we attack, we increase the pierce counter. So we attacked here, we hit the target instead of wait, that's the pierce count here. When do I remove it? Ah, here. So basically, oops, proj.pierce count plus plus. There we go. We get the pierce count and we increase it. I guess we do it like this. No, like this. Like that a lot. Okay. Now we have that condition, and whenever we chain, we also set the proj.pierce count back to 0. There we go. Now we have chaining in the game. Essentially how it works, to give a quick recap, we hit an enemy, and then we try to find... This is inefficient, by the way. We could put exclamation mark here. This could be inefficient. It depends on how often this runs. We'll have to see. Because we are essentially creating an n squared problem here. For every enemy, we find a new enemy. But for every projectile, right? Whenever we chain. Now, we go over all of the enemies, and the shortest or the closest enemy will be chosen if we have some. If we have that, then we'll be like, okay, cool, we found someone to chain to. I would like to reset the projectile back to 0 so that we have our pierces, our chains, our splits, everything. And then we usually do not want to split, aka turn the projectile into mini projectiles, if we have chained, but some abilities are exceptions. Like, for example, like I explained, the ice shot. Yeah, and then we just let the projectile do its thing. And so for that we need to restart because I changed data. And then hopefully it will work. How long have you been working on Cakez GD? I have been working on Cakez GD for about 3 years. Alright, let's see. Come on. This has got to work. Why not? Why is it 0? I guess we do that. Okay, let's test. Oh no, God! Damn, that's cool, bro! What the fuck's going on? Dude! That's incredible! OP. What do you mean OP? That's fine. It's first for the first chain target, no? I don't know, but does this annoying debug hot reload thing apply to this new added data to projectile structs? Yes, it does. It does, yeah. It doesn't apply to the data, but it applies to code changes. I forgot something, guys. Whenever we find the chain target, we also need to remove one chain. Remove a chain. Because we chained. Now it's an assassin. Now watch this. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, it needs to skip already hit targets. So, oh man. Skip the target and then skip hit targets. Actually, that's it. That would be if contains ID. It takes an array of units, so the projectile.hit IDs. Does it contain the possible target.id? If it contains, we need to continue. Oh my god, bro! Okay. There we go. Take a look at this. Chain is OP, bro. It's literally OP, bruh. Guys, I have one little change. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Watch. Now they're missing. Wait, next round. Sorry. Now it flies from the origin of the target, from the middle of the target towards the next. Look how they've tried to fly towards the enemies. That's so awesome. That's OP, man. Dude. Now we have chain in the game, by the way, guys. Now we actually have chain. Reduce damage per hit. No chains. I don't want this on chains, to be honest. We do kind of have. Looks, it sounds great. Well, I think there's a thing called apply. Let's mark this as A. Apply chain damage reduction. Right, so we could say, okay, we could say apply chain damage reduction on proj.stats. And that would work. We can test this really quickly. Chain damage reduction, I think, is 50%, which is a lot. It goes through all damage types and multiplies the base by the multiplier, so that's what it would look like. You see how it goes down? It's still kind of OP, but it goes down to 26 and then 13. Can you chain the fire arrows? Yes, you can. So if this guy gets the explosive arrow, and we get it, and he hits something. Bro, it's an explosion! Boom! Dude! Boom! Damn! Yeah, it does work. Look at this. That's cool. Yeah, I think so too. Really nice. Boom, boom, boom. Sau cool in German, yeah. I mean, we did add chain to the game now. That's really nice. We have a new... Boom. Boom sound would be good. Yeah, we will work on sound effects over time, of course. Yes. Right now, not so much, but yeah, we will. Is there a reason the heart is malformed, by the way? This one right here? No, I think it just looked cool. That's why. Should I make it so that chain damage reduction is in the game? What do you think? It is kind of OP, not gonna lie. Boy, that looks so awesome. See, this is what I wanted, guys. This is how I want my game to be. That is so fucking cool. I don't even know how it's choosing these as the shortest targets. But I guess it does. That's so fucking cool. Damn. Very nicely done. Why ask us? You never listen. I think you will have hard time balancing when the player gets 2 times, 3 times the damage on the archer. I will just add more powerful enemies later. That's how I'm gonna do it. It should take the shortest distance, but it's not doing that. Look how it changes. It takes some weird ones. That's odd. Is it taking the shortest path to the next enemy type? No, it's just, it should... Actually, it should just take... Oh my god, I'm never updating the distance squared. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I didn't do that. Okay. You could also make an enemy that destroys the arrow when hit and use it as a balance thing. Okay, now it's actually the shortest distance. Damn, that's so cool. Damn, brother. Get some range, bro. Fire some more. Dude. If you look at the left archer, it is indeed that it changed to the right enemies instead of the left behind him. Now, it was programmed wrong before, but now it's right. Boom! The healer is healing enemies? No, she's not. She's not healing enemies. Oh god, she is healing enemies. Oh no! It's another bug! Why are you doing that? Are you stupid? Bro! Wink. Oh man, bad coding. I need water. This is so ridiculous. Is it a bug or a feature? Yeah. Is it a feature? Question. Could this be a feature for mind control enemy? You need cigarettes? I feel sorry for the deer in the bonfire. Why is she healing? Why are you healing the enemy? What are you doing? Stop it! I'm getting coffee and some water. Holy goodness. Fucking Sash roll. Man, I'm so happy that Inuka is not here today, bro. Good stuff. Healer, my team will be like... let me check the coding on this really quickly. Update hero. Look for hero to heal. This is gonna happen here. This should already... Aha! Healing is off limits. Okay, let's see what happens here. Best target to return. Okay, target priority. Target priority. Best target. Okay, we go over all of the heroes. That's odd. Okay. Skip targets is skip yourself. Yeah. So I guess we don't find a target by the end. So we do not have... Wait, we do have a best target? String... Description? Healer, Tangy description. Tangy name. Huh. Is the healer projectile applying the buff? No, no, no. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Is the healer also a weird visual glitch? Yeah, that is... that's a different thing that I will program. Why did it find one, though? That shouldn't happen. It shouldn't find one. Oh, I see. If we don't have a best target yet... Skip targets at full HP. Skip yourself. Oh, you should not skip yourself. Okay, so I'm targeting myself. I have a best target. Best target current HP and the best target max HP. Okay, so best target is myself. That's me. Look for hero to heal. We have the target now. Myself. And then, oh, we do have a target. We have the target, the attack direction towards me. Oh. I see. So I only change targets. Targets, traps target the road. This if condition makes sure to keep the road as attack direction. I see. And also if I'm targeting myself. I get it now. So sometimes I need the attack direction for targeting. I get it now. That's annoying. Like I would do the target attack direction here maybe. Maybe I just do this. I say, okay, I'm attacking towards the target. If I'm healing, or if I'm applying... Oh, wait. That could be myself. It's fine. So we're attacking towards the target. Here we are attacking towards the target. I think it's easier to check it like this. If... Wait. We have a target. If it's myself... Fuck. I can do it, but it's like weird. Just if the... Just get rid of that itch hack. You will come back to it when you fix traps. No, traps already work. Traps already work. Yeah, it's past 3 hours. My thinking is difficult now. Yeah, I know. Traps do already work, bro. There's no point. I need to fix this now. Oh, man, this is difficult. My head just doesn't work. So I'm targeting a waypoint. Yeah, late today. I know, I was late today. Guys, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I'm too stupid for this. Let's see. With ability trap. Yeah, but even then, if I'm myself. If I target myself. I think we should do this all the time. I just don't use the change the attack direction. Alright, guys, I have it, I think. We always do this. I think that's it. Let's try this. I think this works. Let's see here. We need to wait for here to come off cooldown again. Yeah. Yeah, it does work. Get rid of this. Let's see if this works. It works! Hey, look at that, guys. It does work. Now she can heal herself.